Hi everybody, we are back here at the Mercedes booth at the 2019 LA Auto Show to take a look at that right there. That is the brand new Mercedes GLB 250. Now, this is a new compact crossover for Mercedes. They're making smaller models, but they're still trying to bring all the luxurious features you expect. So let me walk you around this vehicle right here. Now, Mercedes is definitely using, its family design language on this thing. It looks a lot like just a little baby GLS, which is certainly not a bad thing. Now, this is the 250. This is the base model, and they've only revealed two models so far. You have the 250, and then you have the 35 AMG. And of course, that AMG model is entirely performance focused, while this 250 is a little bit more about carting your family around and maybe, go and get some groceries, heading to the soccer game. Let's finish my full walk around here. So this model you're looking at, this basic 250, it's powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, which is making 221 horsepower. Now, in base trim, it's front-wheel drive, but you can get Mercedes 4MATIC all-wheel drive system if you want it. Now, if you were to go for the GLB 35, that AMG model, you step up to a 302 horsepower engine, which is not bad for this little compact crossover. Now, another big deal with this thing is the price. So starting price on a GLB 250, you're looking at $36,600. So under 40 grand for this thing. Now again, that's front wheel drive. If you pump it up with all wheel drive, you're looking at $38,600, and then of course go for the AMG, load it up with options, and the prices can skyrocket from there. Now, there's another really cool thing here I gotta show you in the back seat. So clearly, oh hey Nathan, how you doing?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Just showing people the back seat of the GLB here. So seriously, Mercedes took a lot of time to make sure that this compact crossover was spacious, and this is a pretty big looking back seat back here. What's even cooler though, is you can get a third row. Now we don't have the third row in our model here, so I can't show it off to you, but for such a little crossover, it's definitely cool that you can get a third row. Now let's hop up to the front though and see what Nathan has to say. So Nathan, you've been chilling in this thing for a bit now. Why don't you tell us about what you've seen?
This is really cool. They actually have two screens here, both of which are just over 7 inches, and this is all of your information right here. Infotainment, instrumentation, all of your stuff is right here and right here. And this is a touchscreen, and at the same time, this is available with this little pad thing here.
Please repeat.
And Mercedes will talk to you. So, hey Mercedes, where can I get a good neck rub? Huh?
How can I help you?
She says she wants to help me with that. That's really cool. So that's service right there. This interior is quite nice. Steven and I are both not huge fans of carbon fiber. It could be real, but even if it is, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. But some people like that type of design motif.
Yeah, I hope it's real. If it's Mercedes-Benz, it better be real.
Yes, that's right. So the rest of the interior layout is quite nice. I actually like what they did to clean everything up, and they have this metal trim here. Very nice looking for this price category. And for me at least, the seating comfort is quite good. Now I'm around 6'1". Steven shouldn't have a problem here. He's 6'2". Roman, who's about 6'4" with the hair when he puts it on, yes, he'd be comfortable as well. There is a lot of headroom and pretty good legroom, typical for German cars.
I think you touched on this already, but I just want to bring up, I think for under 40 grand, 36,000 bucks, this is a hell of an interior.
It really is, but you have to remember, it still is a Mercedes-Benz, so it does things like this. This is your actual gear lever. Remember the old school gear levers? That's it right there. None of this stuff does anything to shift your gears, so some people don't like that very much. I don't know, it's kind of unusual in a car that's so modern to have something that's this.
Yeah, fair.
But as for the rest of the setup, I think that this is really where they're going to be making their money, because this is a very luxurious setup. So well done with Mercedes. Why don't you show them the rest of the car, Steven?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Nathan.
See you guys.
Don't fall asleep too quickly in there.
I'll be fine.
So guys, let's go take a look at the back end of this GLB right here. I'll open up the trunk for you. And like I mentioned, you can actually get a third row back here, which is pretty cool. But then if you don't get the third row, this is a big cargo space right here. So for such a compact crossover, it seems as though Mercedes really went out of their way to make sure that you're getting tons of cargo room and a decent amount of leg room as well. So guys, that's pretty much it for this new GLB. We're gonna get one to test as soon as we possibly can, and we'll let you know everything about it. And I bet that the AMG version of this thing is probably gonna be a little rocket ship. So thanks for joining me here in LA. Make sure you go below, leave a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, and then come back to the channel for the latest news, views, and real world reviews. See ya.